Well, good evening, Tiger Nation, and welcome back to Breck Live's coverage of Breckinridge County Lady Tigers softball. Here tonight, we've got a matchup from within the region as the E-Gals from Apollo High School made the trip over from Owensboro to face the Lady Tigers of Breckinridge County, and it's going to be a fun one. I'm Rob Garrett, joined by BCHS alumni Elena Wright. Elena, how
Hello.
are you?
I'm doing great. How are you doing?
You know, I'm doing. Let's see how I can phrase this. Wonderfully.
Good. I'm glad to hear that. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
yeah. It's a good time of year. It's spring is my favorite season, but from a school year standpoint, it's the time of the last days, the classroom cleaning, other stuff that
Yeah.
accompanies the closing down of the year. And it's also close to the end for softball and baseball, as this is the last week of their regular season.
Yeah, this is definitely an exciting time. You've got your spring cleaning, as you already said, but just some general wrapping up, and yeah, it's definitely a sentimental time.
Mm-hmm.
I love this time of year. This is yeah, I'm coming around as a spring enjoyer, I would say.
Yeah, I used to be a winter child,
Mhm.
but spring won out in the end. Now it is talking about this matchup. Apollo's coming in. They've got 28 games that they've played. They've won 14. They've lost 14. So it's kind of a you look at their record and think, oh well, they're winning half, maybe not the best. Now don't underestimate them though. This is a good softball team. Their schedule's tough. They play a tough schedule, and our team is coming in. We've had some games this season maybe not go the way we wanted them to go. We've had some classics that we've enjoyed here on Breck Live, but like any sport, it's all to be decided
Mhm.
on the field. And I know for the Lady Tigers, looking at the key pieces, if you have names like Mallory Lucas, Ava Arms, Josie Mitchum, Ava Kate Bennett, Peyton Kennedy, Zoe Lewis, and Carly Pike. These are all players hitting over 250, so they can get on base. And
Mhm.
so it's always there's a great novel, A Tale of Two Cities.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Charles Dickens. Now
Mhm.
here's the question. Well, I'll get to that in a second.
All
Now
right.
this is going to be a tale of two teams. Which Breckinridge County team shows up? If the bats are working, they've got a legitimate shot at winning, and that's what we're going to find out. Now the trivia is, what are the two cities?
I don't know. You said I knew Charles Dickens wrote Tale of Two Cities, but I'm truthfully ignorant to the two cities.
Well, you
Please.
can read it
Okay.
sometime.
All right. I'll get with you next time.
Sure. Or you could get in the lineup for Apollo. So Eliza Page, Keelan Wetstein, Eliza Ramirez, Abby Butterworth, Tyler Hall. There's Bella Feldpausch, number 50. Sydney Stallings, number 2. Gracie Beth Parker, number 9. Emerson Bullington, number 6. And number 21, Molly Julian. It's a young team for Apollo. Looking at their roster, I count one senior
Yeah.
and 1, 2, 3, 4 middle schoolers.
Yeah.
And then a lot of freshmen.
That's a good thing though.
Yeah.
Young team.
And we're young too. We have the one senior,
Mhm.
and this is like experience is the best teacher,
Yeah.
but you have to get it. And
Right.
so this is still a team that's acquiring it.
Yeah.
And you figure like maybe next year, maybe a couple years down the line, it's going to be a good Lady Tiger roster. Already a fun team to watch.
Mhm.
We're going to have to take a break for the national anthem, but we'll be right back. All right, we're anthemed up and ready to rock and
We
roll.
sure are.
As incidentally, one of those cities, Paris.
Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
My goodness. I'm going to become quite familiar with this city in about a month and a half.
Yeah,
Very excited.
that'd be fun.
Yes.
You have to say bon voyage.
Bon voyage. Yep. I will be studying abroad in Paris for the month of July, studying French. So yeah, it'll be a great
Très
time.
bien.
Très bien.
Now, Elena, you were one of our Break Live key contributors last year as a senior. People may not have heard you much because you were essential at the scoreboard activity at almost every game, maybe every one we had.
It was fun. I loved it.
Did you ever talk?
I think I talked a few men's basketball games. I think a few baseball games.
Oh.
Maybe like a softball game.
I need to check my memory.
It was a lot of it was impromptu. So
Yeah.
but yeah, I very much enjoyed Break Live. It was a great activity.
Yeah, we've got the lounge now.
I know, my goodness, you made so many improvements.
Hey, it was kind of spur of the moment, like you say.
Yeah.
So, getting ready to start this off for the E-Gals is Liza Page. She's hitting 345 on the season and is going to look to make instant impact. And you know that Apollo means business when they've got their last names on the back of their uniform.
Oh,
You don't really
yeah.
see that
Very
much in
serious.
high school.
Yeah.
I guess I hope they get to keep it, you know, like when they finish their
I do
career.
too. These aren't actually their last names. Just
Yeah, well, actually, they have a rule. You can only play softball if you have that
Right.
last name.
Yeah, you have to just fall right in.
Yeah. So it's
Yeah, very nice hit out there. Pass
Yeah.
first.
she gets it out to right field. First hit for the E-Gals. We apologize about the camera viewing angle. Our 50-foot cord broke, so we have to go for a more behind-the-plate look. But don't worry, next week we host baseball and softball districts. We have the 50-foot cord coming in tomorrow.
Good deal. Via Amazon. Ball to second.
Yeah, steal
She
for
gets
Paige.
there.
Yeah, via Amazon. You trying to secure some sponsor dollars?
I
From-
am sponsored by Jeff Bezos, yes.
Mm.
So
Well, hey, see if he'll funnel one of his billions to Break Live. I bet we'd
I'll
have
send in a letter.
we'd have at least two 50-foot cords. Yeah, a well-written letter can change the world
It sure can.
or be ignored. Somewhere in between, you know, probably where most of them land.
Yeah.
Roberts in an 0-2 hole, as no surprise who is on the mound for the Lady Tigers. It's Ava Arms. She has pitched, oh my goodness, she might go over 1,900 pitches in this
Wow.
game. And she does have all the wins that the Lady Tigers have recorded. So, that might have clipped her heel. Maybe not.
Liza Page able to steal to third.
Yeah, she's over to third. I thought that might have caught Roberts on the heel.
Didn't catch that.
Yeah, it's hard to say. It happened so fast,
It did.
right in front of us. Now, Elena, watch out. There's a hole right in front of your face in the net.
Is that right?
Like eye level.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
This is
yeah. I was here with Adam Howell and Connor Willis, two seniors this year. We were commentating a softball game, and we
Mhm.
discovered that live. Still hadn't been fixed, so...
that is a lethal.
Hey, thanks for coming to help.
Yeah.
Enjoy the missing teeth. Hopefully not. Yeah, it would have to be.
Thank you for the warning though. That's
Yeah,
good.
just keep that water bottle somewhere to deflect.
Yeah. I'll strategically place it.
2-2 now to Roberts from Arms. Oh, that's a shot to left field. It got to the ground, and it's going to be
Oh.
several shouts say it was an out, but it was hard to say. And we're on your viewing angle that you may not have seen it at all. It was Kaylee Pike made a good read on the ball. Looked like she got her glove to it, but the question was it trapped on the ground or caught in the air? And the call was a hit.
Looks like they're gonna
Okay.
sort of talk it over.
Yeah, it looks like Coach White's coming out to talk about it. There's really not much he can do at this point, just to say, "Man, I think she called it,"
Yeah.
and then be like, "Well, I don't think so," and
Yeah.
then I'm sure that's how it went.
Looks. I think you're about right.
Number 11, Ariana Ramirez.
We will move on though.
Already a flashpoint here. We knew this game was going to be. I talk a lot in hunger terms, and I haven't eaten. That may be a
It's on the
correlation.
mind, yeah.
Yeah.
Direct correlation.
Yeah, the hungrier I get, the more I talk about hunger. I can make it an indirect correlation. The less food in my stomach, the more I talk about hunger.
There you go.
I can work any correlation angle. All I know are direct and indirect, though. Is there a third? I'm thinking about math class. Like an indirect would be like the more you drive, the less gas you have. That's a good indirect correlation example.
I think there's only two.
I don't know.
I feel like they're pretty polars.
Don't even ask me to spell correlation right now.
I won't.
Yeah.
I would never.
Oh, on the ground, chance for two. Got the lead runner at second. Okay, but Ramirez legged it out. No throw, but one out. Got the lead runner.
Runners out at second. Coming up to the plate, number 16.
Opportunity
Abby
for
Butterworth.
Berkridge County to get some momentum here. Got a good out there at second.
Yeah, and the plays like that, the Lady Tigers do well in games when those sort of routine plays remain routine and
Right.
don't go on the side of the error.
Yeah.
That's high. Tracking it, good catch. Might have had a shot at doubling off the runner, but that is a solid catch out there by Peyton Kennedy.
Coming up to the plate, number 12, Tyler Hall.
And here is Tyler Hall, number 12 for the E-Gals. She's hitting .307 on the season with a team-high 9 doubles.
Wow. Goodness.
Whoa,
It's a high
that was
pitch.
a little bit over. And runner advances to second. That is Ramirez. No. Is it? Yes.
Yes.
Excuse me. It is. I think. Uh-oh.
That was a
Oh,
pop
we were
fly.
ready.
Yeah, we were.
I was excited for a second because
That was coming right to you.
last night at the baseball game, we had the closest we've ever had at Breck Live to one coming over. It did come over and bounce. Maybe, I'm pointing,
Okay.
nobody can see it at home. Maybe like 12 feet away.
All right. Well, that's
I've always wanted to get my hands on a foul ball.
should have thrown your headphones
Ooh.
down. That one goes
Pike's underneath
high.
it, and
She's
she
got
makes
it.
the catch. That's 3 outs, heading to the bottom of the first.
There you go. That's that momentum.
Yeah, and you got to think, just one run across. This is an Apollo team that hits well. There
Yeah.
was maybe, if that had been given as an out, maybe no runs scored.
Right? Yeah, kind of a controversial call there.
Let's,
So
let's see if it ends up being a one-run game late. That could be it'll live long in the memory.
it sure will.
All
Remember my okay.
Well, I was going to
I
ask.
was gonna tell a t-ball story.
Oh yeah, you got a good t-ball story.
Well, it's a t-ball anecdote, if you will. T-ball anecdote talking about high balls and pop flies and whatnot. That was always like the scariest moment.
You hitting pop flies in t-ball?
Well, in like Little League. I
Oh,
mean, maybe
okay.
not t-ball where you're
Okay,
like literally
on
off
the
tee.
tee. That takes some doing,
Some like
popping it up
that's
into the
that's
outfield.
a golf type swing,
Yeah.
but no, in like little. I'm talking little league.
Okay,
We're out there. We're like 7.
like rookie league. I don't know the term.
We're rookies. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would. Oh my gosh! It's like you stop breathing.
Yeah.
Like
So did you
just
play the
great.
outfield?
yes,
Or-
I was outfield. I was out there. I was left outfield,
Left field.
left field. Yes. So yeah, lots of.
Okay.
I had several catches. I'm sure I dropped a few, but the fact that I don't remember like a significant drop means maybe it wasn't so bad.
Yeah,
just
or it's
remember
been
the
suppressed.
anticipation.
It's so bad that you pushed it
That
down
just-
into the
yeah.
dark recesses of the brain.
Either
Probably
either are
not that
equally
bad.
possible.
Yeah.
Nah.
Unless you had like your whole team was going to get ice cream if you caught it to win, and you not
Oh
only
my
did you not
gosh.
catch it, but you popped it over the
Wait.
fence for a home run.
Were you
Oops.
there?
Yeah, I hope not. Although it is, I think I am. Therefore, I am.
I
Start
think.
things off for the
I
Lady
think.
Tigers. 00AA Ava Arms.
Here is Ava Arms. I've tried to nickname her the Battery because they call her
Oh.
Double A, Ava
Okay.
Arms.
The battery. I like that.
See if it sticks. My nicknaming this year is not working. I've tried. I've failed.
Oh, what are some other
So you know
nicknames?
Ryan Nottingham?
I do.
He's a basketball player, a junior this year.
Okay.
I tried to get Sheriff of Nottingham. He's here to collect.
That one's so good.
I know.
Do people not know Robin Hood?
I guess not.
They don't know the Nottingham reference.
Oh, that's a playable foul ball, and it's caught there by
Number 1.
Ramirez.
Coming up to the plate, number 14, Zoe Lewis.
Here's Zoe Lewis coming in to bat. She is hitting 297 on the season. Yeah, Sheriff of Nottingham would have been a.
That's a really
good
good
one.
one. Yeah.
And then like he's here to collect. Like if he gets a rebound, it's like that's his taxes. He's taking his cut.
Man, there's so many.
It's got layers.
Yes. Very literature heavy nickname there. I
Mhm.
enjoy it.
So if you had to guess the other city, okay, in a second. You mentioned the L word, literature.
Okay. All right.
Um,
I was the first to crack.
huh?
I was
Oh.
the first to crack
Yeah.
in the literature
okay.
word.
I brought it up.
Yeah.
Tale of Two Cities. Well, every game's a great story because it's all different. We've
Yes.
seen a controversial pop fly scenario. We've seen, well, that's probably the main
Mhm.
beat of this
Yeah.
story so far.
We could have another one right now.
We could.
don't know.
A Zoe Lewis home run would certainly spice it up. But no matter how you look at it, Lady Tigers got to score if they want to get back in it.
Yeah.
Playing from behind is a little more you have a little more urgency, or at least maybe for panic to set in. Not panic in like a heavy way, but the longer it goes and you're behind on the scoreboard, the less time you have.
Right.
That's
More.
an indirect correlation.
Oh my goodness. There you go. She got a piece of that.
Found that one in the net. I always wish they were able to play it off the net. Maybe like to get 2 outs if you play it off the net. but
Yeah, some extra.
That's some Savannah Banana stuff. If you follow.
Some extra style points. Get some out there.
Lewis to center, but
Ah.
well read.
Yeah.
Good jump in center. Oh,
Number 2.
and hands over the head in celebration from Abby Butterworth out there.
Coming up to the plate for
I
the
guess
Lady
she was
Tigers, number 11,
Amped to
Mallory
make the
Lucas.
catch.
It's a good catch. Yeah, it went. It's a good hit as well.
Yeah, 2 fly outs for the first 2 batters for the home team. Mallory Lucas coming in. She has the team high 362 average. She also has a home run and 3 triples on the
Awesome.
season. Whoa, that's over the
Foul ball.
everything behind us. That went straight up, straight back. She's going to see what she can do. I don't recognize that bat. I'm learning bats this year. That's
Are
one
you?
of my things.
Okay.
Yep, Mr. Tiger One, Jonathan Bennett is teaching me bats.
Okay.
I could pick out a Rawlings icon.
Mhm.
I could pick out the Marucci.
Okay.
I could pick out the Louisville Slugger Nitro.
Mm. And so are these based on like shape or design?
It's a little bit of
Little bit.
design, I'd say.
Okay.
Now, she does have an Easton. I just don't know what the model, I guess. If it
Okay.
was a car, like the make would be Chevrolet. The model would be Malibu.
Okay. That one.
I think it's a oh.
She would have. I mean, style
she-
points. She would have had that right off the net there.
Well, she also saved the umpire a spinal
Yeah.
hit, so
Saved his life.
that should be worth 3 outs. You save somebody's life in a game, you win. It's 2-2 now.
That one went a little outside.
Just a little out of the zone. Now, if Lucas can get on, Ava Kate Bennett hitting 290 on the season. Got a chance to move her around. But it won't be in that moment as the third strike swinging ends the top and bottom of the first inning. We're into the second now. Now, if you had to guess the other city, there's Paris.
Is it another European city?
Yeah,
Is it London?
I think that's a healthy guess.
Is that the healthiest guess? Is it the best guess?
The healthiest
Is it
guess
the
would be
correct guess?
Wheatgrass Smoothie,
Wheat.
but that's not
Smoothie.
really a city. You know, Wheatgrass Smoothie Spain. That's the colloquial name for
Oh.
Madrid, I think. That's what the locals call it. I don't know smoothie in Spanish.
I don't know smoothie in French.
It's
Golly.
probably one of those words that's like smoothie is a smoothie. Like it doesn't translate.
Right.
Like or it's universal.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not. I didn't get that one in French 101 or 102.
Healthy guess indeed.
Let's go.
But how does it end? You'll have to read it. And it is a tearjerker.
Okay.
But just get ready. Grab your talking about a tale of two cities, not the wheatgrass smoothie. Although that could, if
Tearjerker.
you're allergic to grass, don't order it, I guess, or don't go to Madrid. 1-0. This is number 50, Bella Feldposh, coming in. Swing and a miss. She's 1-1 on the count. On the season, she's hitting a whopping 368, second best on the team. She's also drawn 10 walks, or third most on the team. But that one, she went after it, and it's a pitcher's count here, 1-2. As the Lady Tigers did show a solid defensive presence in the top of the first.
They really did.
And behind the good pitching from Arms and good defense, they could get it done on any given day. Why not a Wednesday? Wednesday, May 14th. I think.
It is. Yeah, you're right. It's 2-2 here.
A little
Goes a
bit
little
low.
Yeah.
And now she's drawn 10 walks. She's hoping to reach by whatever means necessary, which could be walk number 11. However, could be some other ideas from the battery. And Feldposh does walk to first. This brings up number 2, Sydney Stallings.
Next up to the plate, number 2.
I always like a
Sydney
name.
Stallings.
An alliterative name.
Yeah?
I really enjoy that. I always wonder if it's done on purpose. Like, what do the parents have in mind? They're like,
Maybe.
okay, our last
They might be
names are-
thinking alliteration when they name.
I really enjoy an alliterative name. That one goes high and behind us.
Yeah.
Almost.
Almost over. It would have been hard to alliterate. Is that a verb? I'm making it one. Elena, because you have a vowel sound.
Right.
But with your last name, you could have been Wanda.
Wanda Wright.
Or, well, more like as good-
Rita.
Rita, yeah,
Rita
Rita
Wright.
would be good.
Man, missed opportunity. Nah.
Rita.
Riley.
Whoa, that's too much. That's like R-I. That's got the.
Riley Wright.
It's got the internal vowel rhyme too. Do you know your literary term for that?
Internal vowel.
Yeah, assonance.
This is the same term.
Yeah, it's like a vowel sound alliteration within a word, like fake plate.
Oh. No, I learned this moment.
I think. Now I might be way out of bounds. We'll look it up.
Yeah, I'll fact check you.
Yep. Nice grab
Yep.
from
Really
Bennett.
great.
Kept the runner at second.
It's 1-1 here.
1-1-1.
Yeah.
1 out, 1-0 on the scoreboard. You know, this is Parker. I don't know why I thought it was Stallings. Wait. She, what happened, Elena? How did Stallings get out?
She
Ground out. Ground
yeah.
out. Yeah, sorry. I was, you had said the thing about her name, and it threw me.
Sorry.
No, that's on me, though. It's not your fault for making an observation. Grace Parker. Excuse me. Now the count is full. The last full count ended with a trip down the baseline for the Egal Feldposh. Will this one be a case of deja vu, or will we see a new chapter? That's high and deep. It could be playable. Good catch by Kaylee Pike in left field and keeps the runner at second.
She's doing good work out there tonight.
She had to travel a long way to get
Right.
that, too.
That one was an undisputed catch.
Yeah, bringing up the earlier, dare we say, I don't want to say it too loud because they can hear us. Controversy? No, they'll hear. We're just kidding. Here is Abby Butterworth. I lied. It's Emerson Bullington. It's about the time where I try to save face for myself. Say, I got like 20 minutes of sleep last night.
No, I was gonna say, the 16 is Butterworth, 6 is
Ooh.
Bullington.
Yeah, they're right beside
So
each other.
yeah, it's all right. That one could have been hiding.
Whew. We're here. We're here. It's a good night to be a Tiger.
I think I got 8 hours of sleep last night. A solid 8.
Okay.
Logged a good time there.
Well, I'm glad you did.
I'm on summer break though, so I have a little bit more leeway.
Two arms. Doesn't need to
2-2-2.
give up. Yeah. 2-2, second inning. Doesn't need to give up her advantageous position. She needs to bring this home and get back to the dugout, give us a little boost in the momentum column. It's looping.
That one
Uh-oh.
drops.
Runner's being waved home. That just got over Coleman's head at second.
Run scores.
Just one of those hits that just found the place to drop.
Yep.
2-0 now as Apollo
Coming up to the plate, 0-0, Liza Page.
takes the lead and extends it. Now here's Liza Page. She singled in her first at bat. So the threat is there.
She's looking to do it again.
It's going to be telling here. Another
That one
single
drops.
from Page. She's 2 for 2.
Yep.
Feeling it.
Up to the plate, number 8, Maddie Roberts. 2 outs.
Maddie Roberts coming up. She drove in the first run. That was on that hit to left field, Elena. That was it? Was it not?
Yeah.
And I wish we had our. Oh, it
Oh,
could
goodness.
be played. Oh, that's a tough play to make as you're running towards the fence.
Yeah.
Dugout's right there. You maybe think you could get a call from the dugout,
Right.
like you got
I was
room.
just about to say that.
But
Maybe
that's
talk
a
to
lot
her.
to happen in a short amount of
Yeah.
time. Because communication is key. But I know when you're approaching that fence, it
Gets
does.
scary.
You feel it, but you
Yeah.
don't see it. 1-1. Apollo fan got a good view up there.
Yeah, he does.
That's on the ground. Mitchum cleanly fields it. The throw in
Nice.
time, and gets out of the inning, minimal damage.
Mm-hmm.
Still a very reachable
Number 3.
lead.
Yeah.
And this has been a great game.
It has. We're playing good defense.
Yeah. Just have to say that the bats need to get going. 0 for 3, 3 up, 3 down in the bottom of the first, bottom of the second. Come on, we can do this.
Yep.
What's the last book you read?
Oh, I finished reading The Great Divorce by C.S. Lewis.
Okay.
But like, other than that, I mean, I read Jane Eyre. I read Miss Dalloway by Virginia Woolf.
I've not read that.
Yeah, Jane Eyre. Read Fledgling by Octavia Butler. Sorrowland by Colson Whitehead. Yeah, those are like the most recent
Okay.
4 or 5. I'd say of the last ones I've listed, I'd say Jane Eyre is my favorite. It's really good. Really enjoy a Charlotte Bronte novel.
Well, good.
It's very. I would say you know, of the sisters I've read the Bronte sisters. There's a third sister,
Anne.
Anne.
Yeah.
What's she done? She a
She's
novelist?
got a book. I can't remember the name of it. Oh gosh.
Anne Bronte
Yeah. What's that?
with an E. Anne with an
Yeah.
E. Okay.
Yeah. What did she write?
Because Emily Bronte is gonna write Wuthering Heights and others.
Agnes Grey. That's
Agnes
the one.
Grey.
Yeah.
Have you read this?
No.
Okay. Well, I got to complete the trio.
Yeah.
I feel like at
You
this
don't
point
hear
I'm-
much about Anne. She's the forgotten sister.
Number 1.
Well, I've got to hear from her.
Bennett.
Agnes Grey. Sounds interesting.
Yeah. Just from a title, it's hard to say. Can't judge a book by its title. It'd be funny if you had to guess, like, what's this about based
Yeah.
on the title?
Yeah.
Agnes Grey. Well,
Agnes
it's going to
Grey.
be about a woman
Yeah, about a lady.
who lives a life.
Yeah, she does.
It's hard to guess.
Got number 1, Ava Kate Bennett out there. Looking to
Yeah, hitting left.
put a ball on the ground.
She is left-handed. Sometimes that pitch was coming in quick.
Mm-hmm.
And we talked about the youth of this team on the varsity roster. She's one of 3 7th graders.
Yeah, that's wild.
And then you have an 8th grader. You have a few freshmen, some
Mhm.
sophomores. So we know that Molly Julian, she's pitching. She's going to go over 2,000 pitches this game. And that's just a lot of times to whip that arm around.
Mm-hmm. Bennett's watching her good though, making good judgment calls.
That was outside, and now the count's full. Get a base runner on in any way, and you could see the start of a little rally.
Yep. Just gonna look to make it happen right here.
But that's a quick pitch in there.
Yeah.
Coming up to the plate, number 23, Josie Mitchum.
Here's Josie Mitchum. She's got a powerful swing,
Mm-hmm.
and she's going to connect. But almost every game when she does connect, she hits it like straight to a fielder. She's not going to strike out. Oh, there she goes.
There she is. Yeah.
Yeah. That gets to the fence. She's rounding first. She's being held at second. Stand up double.
Stand up double. For Mitchum.
First hit.
Coming up to the plate, number 25, Kendall Carby.
I mean, you knew. I hate to say that I saw that coming.
Yeah. You had it on the dot
Well,
there.
It's just you watch. Like
Right.
a lot of times people are like, "Are you a psychic?"
Nah, you gotta.
And I say, "No, there's a jumping spider on my paper."
Oh, how cute.
Actually, that's not okay, buddy. Go. Ah.
He's now in your lap.
Oh, there he is. He's coming. Strike. That didn't look like a dangerous little spider.
Nah, he was kind of sweet.
Okay. Bye-bye. In the meantime, this is Kendall Carby at the plate, also in the grade 7. With the runner in scoring position, a hit to the outfield would score Mitchum. 0-2. the count. See what she can do.
That one goes outside.
Yeah, a little
A
high, a
wide.
little outside. Kind of looking cloudy. Hopefully not a
Yeah.
rainy.
Yeah.
Or
I've had a
we-
lot of that recently.
Yeah. Third strike as Julian is
Out number 2.
cooking.
Coming up to the
On the
plate,
mound.
number 7,
She is.
Molly
Peyton
Julian.
Kennedy.
Peyton Kennedy, now she can put the ball in play as well. In the games that we've covered, she's hit very well. We haven't seen all season, but
Yeah. And a freshman too, so young player. And
yeah, it's just that story of youth. One day, if they stick with it
Mhm.
and continue to grow, this team will be solid,
oh yeah.
and they're already capable.
That was
Straight
another
back,
close call there. Another
Yep.
chance for style points.
yeah. And we are close to leaving a runner stranded on base in scoring position, but Kennedy's got the capability to change that. That pitch was close. That was close to called third strike. And you got to figure if it's close, you need to swing so you don't get caught staring at a strike.
Yeah. She watched it though. I think that was it was the right call. He didn't.
Yeah.
She puts
That's
the bat
high.
behind that.
It's windy. The wind's whipping. Oh, and it might have looked for a second like
Yeah.
she was about to stumble.
Yeah, it
But-
was.
Score stands 2 runs to none. in
She had good
favor of
hands out there.
Apollo.
But that is another inning down. We're now 2 down.
Had more success out there. Got Josie.
Yeah.
Got Josie out there on second. So, yeah, I think we see the seeds of success, but we just got to continue it.
Now, Elena, I gotta kind of call you out a little because your conversational skills, they've not really. This is a joke, but your conversational skills have really suffered. They have waned like a moon cycle.
How so?
Well, you didn't ask me
Like
what's
a
the last
moon?
book I read.
Well,
You
we
know,
haven't had a moment. So now here's my. All right, what's the last book you read?
I said it was a joke.
I know. I'm just pretending to be. I'm actually livid.
You can probably figure this out. You use your
Oh, Great Gatsby.
yeah. It was.
Okay. I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Do you ever get tired of reading Hamlet or Gatsby?
Mm-mm. No.
Never.
Mm-mm.
What do you find most enjoyable about, I guess, reading the same thing?
Other
every
than
year.
the great stories, which they are, it's seeing people react
Yeah.
fresh.
Yeah.
And so that's always going to be there because it's always new. Except for the ones that are like, I've read this before, but
Or I've
almost
watched
all
the movie.
almost all of them are lying. Like, no, you haven't. You haven't touched a book. I don't really mean that, but
You
like
haven't
I read
The
this
Great
before.
Gatsby.
I'm like, no, you didn't. You haven't read this. Or I read this when I was in 5th grade, talking about Hamlet. I'm like, did you? Did you?
Really?
I mean, maybe, and that's fine, but
Distinguished 5th grader.
yeah, it's not really going to land in 5th grade.
Yeah. Oh, Hamlet.
Yeah, he was all right in the end. That was actually Gatsby. He turned out all right in the end. That's a line from the book. I might could quote it at this point. It's very fresh in the brain.
Yeah.
But Ramirez has 3 balls to the good, 3-0 for the count. And she's going to take the base. She got on last time and didn't
Going up to the plate,
make it
number
back
16,
around.
Abby
She did
Butterworth.
ground out, or well, it was really a fielder's choice.
Mm.
She reached base, but they threw the lead runner out at second.
Yeah.
Here's Butterworth. She flew out. Oh, we had a hit and run on, so that was dangerous. But Ramirez
Out
checked
number
up.
1.
Another fly out for Butterworth. Here comes number 12 for the E-Gals. Tyler Hall. She flew out as well. Now they're putting it in play, but the
They are.
defense has been on for the home team. Another hit and run. Coleman under that one. And that's just part of the sport. Uh-oh, that throw got by. That was an unnecessary. That's kind of a silly
Yeah.
right there to give up a bag there. But
Yeah.
if they can get out of the inning, it won't matter. But you caught the ball, just get it back to the pitcher.
Right.
That's tennis. We'd call that an unforced error.
Mm.
You played some tennis the other night. I think,
did. Yeah, I'm gonna play some more
with,
tomorrow. I look forward to it.
BCHS alum Landon Critchlow. I was trying to think if he had like a nickname, but I can't.
Critchup.
Yeah,
Critchup.
yeah.
The Tick Man.
Yeah.
Context. He wrote a long research paper about ticks this semester. So
Yep.
that's what a colloquial nickname, I guess.
The Tick Man.
The Tick Man. As of right now.
Many nicknames
Yes.
bestowed.
Many tonight, yeah.
And this, of course, at the plate is Feldposh. That's got a chance out there. Caught
Nice.
by Kennedy. And the defense is shining.
Yeah, it really is. Our
It-
outfield is on point tonight.
This may be to date the strongest defensive display we've seen on a Breck Live game.
That's awesome. Yeah,
it's just the bats
right.
got a hit. We're
yeah.
0 for, well, not 0 for. Josie had the double,
Mm-hmm.
but we kind of left her on,
Yeah.
left her stranded, and that's just not what we needed.
Yep.
But it's still young. The game is young, sort of. We're in the bottom third. It is nice when you can put a 0 up there for the other team.
Mm-hmm.
So Apollo did get those ones from the top of the first. They got a run. Top
Yeah.
of the second, they got a run. But that was a 0, and
Mm-hmm.
you look for anything to spark the rally.
And that can certainly start it for sure.
What was the
That's
greatest
catalyst.
greatest rally you were ever a part of in a sporting event? Do you have any?
That I was a part of, like I'm
Yeah,
a player.
you're on the
All right.
playing. You're active.
Oh, greatest rally.
Greatest rally.
There was I played volleyball for a while in high school. My sophomore year, it was I was on the junior varsity team. We're playing Meade County, and we were smoking them that game. It was we were having a fantastic game.
Wow.
And the last rally of the game must have lasted like 2 minutes. I mean, the intensity was building. With
Okay,
every
like
hit.
the ball was in play. Like y'all
yeah.
just volleying it back and forth.
Yeah,
Okay.
it was fantastic.
Yeah.
And we got the last point to win the game. It was awesome. It was so fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, greatest rally I would say was gonna be that.
I
That's
thought I
at
heard
least what
thunder. Maybe not. Could have been a truck.
hopefully it's
A
or
large
like
truck.
or like a tap on the bleachers or something.
Yeah, there could be some antsy feet, nervous energy. I tend to have my legs bounce.
Yeah, mine too. Mine is right.
It's Coleman looking to get on base and start it. Now that sounded like somebody tapping on a microphone
Yeah.
up there. That wasn't thunder. Oh, right up the middle. Coleman with the
Nice.
hit.
Base hit.
She's
Safe
able
on
to get
first.
on with the single.
Yep.
That's a good start to the bottom of the third.
That's what we needed. Kaylee Pike looking to continue this momentum we have here.
And she is stepping in. You've got Arms in the on-deck circle, top of the order. It's a good spot for the Lady Tigers to get some runs on the board.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, going for the bunt,
Yeah.
move her around, and just foul. You know, Coleman has only attempted one steal this season, and she was caught. So that's probably not the stat I need to bring up right now.
Let's even that out. You can steal another
We
one.
could.
She's looking to steal out there. Just
Yeah.
waiting for Apollo to make an error.
It is risky.
Yeah. It's exciting though. I think that'd be fun to try. I'm not.
Oh, to try to steal a base?
Yeah, I wasn't a softball player for long, but
How
feel
about
like-
any T-ball? You steal any
Little-
bases in
so-
T-ball?
Yeah, some rookie plays out there.
I probably would have come closer to picking it up and taking it home, stealing it that way. But more of the authentic
Yeah.
theft.
your traditional first definition theft. That's funny.
As Julian continues to show why she is the ace in the EGAL lineup. Just solid pitching display. But it's top of the order. And now they've all seen her once. You know, you see the pitcher again.
Yeah, kind of learner.
And Arms, she flew out in her first at-bat in foul territory over to third base side. So looking to avoid that here. That's right down the middle. But she also has a unique, I say unique, she'll kind of slap at it and get out of the box quickly and use her speed. That almost looked like the same pitch, but that time it was a ball. A little bit, I guess, more out. We have a decent view, but
My
Huh.
view is, I've got a
you're looking at that hole in the net
yeah
and hoping
yeah.
that it does not. It's 1-2 now. Will she switch to the right side of the box? No. I just had to recenter there. Had a like where am I moment.
We
Oh,
are-
Coleman, she's going. Oh no.
oh, she's safe. They're waving her safe.
She did even it out.
Yeah, there you go. It's great. I could see none of that. I had an umpire right in the my perfect line of view. So sorry, I can't really give much to say. I could see the ump waving her safe
all right.
though. So
Zoe Lewis, she flew out in her first at bat. She can find a gap, she'll play to run.
it was a good swing.
Yeah, Julian coming into the game had 133 strikeouts on the season, and she's got unofficially 5 to start this or in this game. Very impressive. And only 57 walks. That's more than a 2-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio, I think. Yeah. Math. That pitch just kept rising.
Mm.
That would take a lot of restraint not to swing.
Yeah.
High pitches sometimes are
Tempting.
just right there. It's like I can hit it. Foul back to make it 2-2. We left somebody on second in the bottom of the
true.
second.
Yeah.
We don't want to do that too much.
Yeah.
Oh, it's called third strike, 6th strikeout for Julian. So we head into the top of the 4th. Defense is there tonight. We just got to get a few runs across.
Yeah.
That is 2 we've left on. But still time.
Absolutely.
Game is not halfway over yet. Halfway is the middle 4th, officially. Sometimes, though, it goes extra.
Yeah.
There was a baseball game
Okay.
earlier this year against Campbellsville that lasted 4.5 hours.
Were you guys live?
No, we
Okay.
were not covering that one because
right.
it was rain in the. We were going to,
Yeah.
but there was rain in the forecast, and it was sprinkling a little,
Okay,
which would
yeah.
hurt us because we're
Gotta-
outside.
Right.
Um, but yeah,
Wow.
4.5, and we
4.5
lost.
hours.
Yeah, we lost by
Goodness.
1.
Oh my goodness.
And
Wow.
yeah. Now we did cover an 11 inning victory versus Apollo
Wow.
over for the Fighting Tigers. That was 1-0. We won
Mm.
that one 1-0.
Gosh. Yeah, the Fighting Tigers have had a great season
They're up
this
there.
year. Fun to watch.
And I think you
Man.
can see the potential of the Lady Tigers team.
Oh yeah,
Defensively, solid.
very.
It's just sometimes the bats are working. Yet to crack that code in this game, but
Mhm.
that's all that we're missing. Here is Stallings,
Up to
the
plate number 2,
alliterative
Sydney
Sydney
Stallings.
Stallings. If she's got a middle name with an S, that'd be too much.
No, I don't think you can. I don't think it could be too much. I like it.
Okay, what if she's got 14 middle names and they all start with
Well,
S?
I think
I
there's
think that's
like
a
a
little
limit on
much.
the birth certificate paper.
I don't
like
think
a
there is.
There's not.
No,
There's
but-
not like a law. You can't have so many letters in your name. That one goes straight to first.
Yeah,
Batter is
fly out. No, as someone who's recently seen
Up to the
a
plate,
birth
number
document,
9,
you
Yeah.
can name that kid whatever you want. Well, maybe not whatever. There might be some names where they say no.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay,
we won't go through
14
those on the air.
Middle
but,
names. I'm sure they're online somewhere.
I mean, I know some, but we can't. I can't share those.
Yeah.
Here is Grace Parker, who in her first at bat flew out. As more defense. Just it's right there. The shot, Lucas. What a oh!
Goes past her glove there.
I mean that got on Lucas quickly, and
Yeah.
the throw.
Runner in at first.
You know,
Up to the
it
plate,
was.
number 6,
It was there. I'm not
Mhm.
trying to be hypercritical. She may not have had to rush the throw so much because it came at her so quickly. But
Yeah.
Parker had speed, so it was just
Mhm.
one of those plays that got away.
Yeah. But Lucas, that was a really efficient play.
Yeah,
She's quick.
and it
there.
bounced right in front of her. That's always a tough
Yeah. Tough to judge.
ball to field. Here is Bullington, who singled
Mhm.
in her first appearance. Runners always in softball, they just dare the throw.
Yeah.
They go so far.
You don't really. I mean, we haven't seen it that game where they've tried to tag her out though for being too daring.
It's on the ground. We're gonna have we got the lead runner. You
Yep.
just had to as
number
a
2,
routine. I say routine, but Arms had to turn, and then
Yeah.
Lucas had to cover.
Right.
They made it look routine.
Yeah.
But that was a difficult play.
hmm
Oh, excuse me.
Lucas is
My
getting good work done out there.
nose itched, and I thought I could avoid my microphone
It's
with
okay.
my T-shirt,
Up
and
to
I
the
did
plate.
not.
These mics are right in your mouth.
Yeah, they work pretty well for 6 years old.
Oh wow, I didn't realize.
Page on the ground, it gets through. No further than
Yeah.
a single, but it is her third single of the night.
Very
And
consistent player.
Roberts singled in her last at bat. At this point, if it gets out of the infield, we
Yeah.
could see
2 outs.
another run for the
Mhm.
E-Gals, and can't get in too big of a hole here.
Yeah. We got 2 outs though. We just need to clean this up.
Oh,
Do it right
Kaylee
here.
Pike
Yeah.
makes the catch. She's been on fire
She
in left
has.
field, and some would say she caught the ball in the first inning.
She's cleaning it up out there.
And Chris Burby, give that guy a big round of applause.
It's now the bottom of the fourth. We're in the middle fourth. This is officially halfway,
Let's go.
and you just have to say This game could go either way. I mean, if the Bats wake up,
Yeah.
we're there. We are
Yeah.
right there. But the problem is Molly Julian is having a monster game. 6 strikeouts
Mhm.
in 3 innings so far.
Yeah. I mean, we're just having like each team is having a different kind of game. Our defense is just fantastic, really clean, and yeah, Julian's just cooking out there. She's practicing right now. I mean, like, goodness, she's very good player, very skilled player.
Yeah. It's going to be a matter of, as I stifle a yawn. Now, that is not a, let me finish. It's going to be a matter of doing the little things to get this done. And
Mhm.
the yawn is not a result of the game. This game is intense. If
Yeah.
anything, it's so exciting. It's sapping my limited energy reserve.
Yeah.
As we have had, this is like not only the end of the day, but the end of the year. Like it's
Yeah.
been
To the plate, number 11, Mallory Lucas.
Lucas, in her first at bat, uncharacteristically struck out. She's the one that can put it in play more often than not. And I think she's going to right here.
I agree.
I was on the air Monday at the baseball game
Mm.
versus Owensboro with Dylan Nash. He was accusing me of clip farming. Because I would say stuff like that, like, Mallory, she's going to definitely put this one
Yeah.
into play. And he's like, you need to
That
You're
is
clip
funny. I
farming.
like
And I was
that
like,
term.
oh, well,
That's good. Clip farming.
Yeah.
Commentators curse.
yeah, that's
but,
the
like,
thing.
in
Yeah.
a-
And it actually
in a
it worked
good
out that
way.
way because every time I did it, something bad happened. And that one is a second strikeout for Lucas. Minutes
During
up. Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say during basketball season last year, I enjoyed your commentators' curse skills because those free throws, you'd be like,
There's
know,
no
he's-
way he misses.
yeah,
this
you
one.
know, way miss this one. Oh my goodness, he missed every time. So funny.
Hey, it's just a coincidence.
Yeah. Number 1, Ava Kate Bennett, 7th grader out there.
Julian now over 2,000 pitches on the season. I can't remember the last time I did anything 2,000 times in a year.
Blinked.
Yeah, I keep a record of all my blinks. Like
2,000 times. You probably like
something
turn
that-
on your car.
something that you would
2,000.
keep a record of, you know.
Oh.
2,000 times turn on your car?
Maybe.
How much you drive? There are only 365 days.
Okay,
in a
yeah, that's
year.
kind of.
You think you go to work, you
You
go
don't-
home, that's so at 365 times 2.
Yeah, I mean, I
Uh,
certainly am not using my
Oh,
car.
straight up
Yeah. It's a pop
Paige.
right there.
caught it.
All right, so
Down number
abandon the
2.
car.
Coming up to the plate, number 23, Josie Mitchum.
Maybe. Eat something.
3 meals a day, that's only like just over 1,000. I guess you factor in 2 snacks a day.
Snacks.
That's not even 2,000. That's a lot of. Now some people eat like 7 times. Whoa! High and inside, don't want to be hitting the head.
Mitchum dodged that well.
Yeah, you have a great view of that with our behind the home plate camera.
Mm-hmm.
As the cheers ring out, I guess. Ring. Oh no, straight up.
Oh
That's-
man.
And that is the 3rd out. We head to the top of the 5th. No runs for the Lady Tigers, but they're still in the game. They're still in the game.
Yeah.
On the back of some solid defense and solid pitching.
Mm-hmm.
They still have a chance.
They do.
So, let me think of a good question.
Good prompt.
A
I know, I was doing
good
the same thing.
a good prompt.
When'd you read Tale of Two Cities?
I haven't.
Oh, what the heck?
I've never read it.
Okay. Okay.
You'll find, and you have this. You have knowledge of stuff that you may not have read, but you know the stories. Like it's
Yeah,
kind of like a
I-
movie that everybody's seen. Because I haven't seen a lot of movies. that
Talking about
people-
it's a tearjerker.
It is. Like I know how it ends. Like I know the story. I just haven't read the
Man,
book.
But I felt your heart.
No, it's even the synopsis. Even the synopsis
spark
will
notes.
move you.
No, I can't. I wanna. I have that book. Like
Yeah.
I know it's in my room. I'm
Yeah.
reading. I have too many words to read on my plate right now. Maybe I can. You know what? If I took it to Paris with me and read it in the place, how
Sure.
emotional
That's
would that
one
be?
of them though. But I think the sadder part's in London.
Well, I think we'll visit one. Hopefully.
I haven't
I wanna
read it.
visit
I haven't read it, but that's what I hear.
Yeah. Through the grapevine or through the
Yeah.
bushes.
Gatsby hiding in the bushes
He's watching.
down the drive,
Yeah.
watching over nothing. Poor guy. Don't go swimming.
He one of those unique expressions you only see once or twice in your life. You get
Yeah.
lucky to see.
Four or
Those
five. 4 or
expressions?
5 times.
I thought it was once or twice.
4 or 5.
Was it expression or smile?
It's a smile.
Okay.
But a smile is an expression. Yeah.
And so I was like
But it's described
mildly
as
wrong on
it's
every part.
It's his smile. Yeah. 4 or 5 times. Yeah.
Once or twice. 4 or 5 is a little more like
I wish I had the
It's flowy.
paragraph because it's like it saw you, it sees you as exactly as you wanted to
Yeah.
be seen at your best, and
Yeah.
understood you exactly as much as you wanted to be
oh,
understood,
it's so good.
and believed in you as much as you wanted
Shout
to be
out
believed
Zelda. She just has a literary
in. All right,
hand.
that is
This is
that
F.
is
Scott
a, that
Fitzgerald's
is a conspiracy
wife.
theory.
It's true. Read the Wikipedia.
Well,
You'll find all that you need to know.
it says that he may have looked at her diary.
Yeah, and
So-
The Great Gatsby. Couldn't get there to first.
Yeah, as Butterworth gets to first.
Runner in at first.
No, that's a. I'm sorry. There are some things that you read. Or it's the same thing like with music.
Okay.
Like, and I'm not trying to be like exclusive, but a man wrote The Great Gatsby. You can tell.
Yeah, no, I
But something like a certain. Okay, do you know the song? It's a Jewel song called "You Were Meant for Me."
maybe if I heard it, I'd
That
be like, oh yeah.
that a man could never have written that. Oh, it got by Pike. That is going to score a run.
Butterworth is able to get home.
Score it as a hit. But yeah, no man is writing "You Were Meant for Me."
I need to listen to that.
Yeah, that's a sad one. Do you know the song "Fast Car" by Tracy Chapman?
50, Bella Philphouse.
No man is writing that song. Now, if you check the notes and it's like this song was actually written by Steve Smith, I'd be like, I'm shocked. Steve, never. No. But yeah, I say that to say The Great Gatsby. That's
Had a male gaze for sure. A male
it's a
perspective.
man. It's a man's. Not a man's book, but the stuff that's in the paragraphs of thought,
Mhm,
like the
mhm.
thoughts
Yeah.
and the stuff that we think about. Now, some of the experiences could certainly have been taken from a diary of Zelda. Pike kept that one in front. Now Apollo is starting to wake up their bats.
Mhm.
Here's Stalling.
Up to the plate, number 2, Sydney Stallings.
It's the same kind of thing. I don't like those kind of conspiracy theories in our English world. Like there is no William Shakespeare. That's another one. Like it's just a bunch of people
Yeah.
and they put the name on it. But that's bogus.
That's silly. That's silliness.
Like there, I
Nobody,
mean,
does anyone actually believe that?
yeah. Oh
That's,
yeah.
Like how though?
Well, people believe a lot of stuff that you might say, "How is that?" But okay. Whoa. Let's
Like
let's
what?
steer
No, I'm
the
just kidding, I'm just
conversation.
kidding. Well, I say Zelda wrote The Great Gatsby with a with
I
a
know.
large grin on my face.
That one just dropped in. Run scores. Now it is 4-0. And this is Parker coming up. She reached on an error last time.
Up
But
to the
another
plate,
one
number
is
9,
that
Gracie Beth Parker.
Mary Shelley did not write Frankenstein, but instead
What?
it was her husband,
Oh.
Percy, who was a
Percy?
poet. Yeah, Percy Shelley.
You
Who I really like his poetry. He's kind of a off. I don't know. You might
Kinda
study him
angsty?
if you study romantics.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's second wave,
Courtesy of
second
the runner.
generation. You're William Wordsworth,
Mhm.
21.
Samuel Taylor Coleridge, William Blake. That's your first wave. Then you
Mhm.
got Byron, Shelley, John Keats. That'd
Mhm.
be the second, more later
Oh,
ones.
Keats. We read so many Keats poems.
Hmm.
Shouts out though.
Did you read Easter 1916?
I did. I actually wrote my final. That was
Yeah.
part of it.
Ode to a Grecian Urn.
Yep, we had that one.
Mutability, is that Keats?
I-
Is that Shelley? That's Shelley.
If it was,
Oops.
we didn't
Ugh.
read. We did not read
Fact
this
check
poem.
myself. Whoops, that's Shelley.
It's all right.
There's a one word poem that Keats has though,
A one-word poem.
or sorry, one word title.
Oh.
the
I was
poem
like,
is like
gosh, one word.
life. That's the poem.
So.
Yeah. So
I
that
kinda like that.
that actually is a nice poem. Just like a so with some dots and a question mark. That's
like average, like Instagram caption.
no, that's
from a
good.
Gen
You need to
Zer.
write that, publish that.
Oh my
Poem.
goodness. That's my greatest
Talk
poetic
to
accomplishment.
Professor Walker about that one when you cross paths. You're like, I wrote a poem, sir.
Sir
That's-
Mr. X.
Yeah, that's pretty
Professor X.
Yeah, yeah, for real. I wonder if anybody's called him that.
I-
If you do call him that, you better be the first, because if other people have, you're gonna look real cringe.
yeah, I look like a
It's already risky.
fan.
It's already risky dropping that.
Professor X.
Yeah,
It's already risky just taking his class. Ah,
Off
he gets
the
right by our
glove.
glove.
yeah. No, that'd be fun. He's a
No, I'm excited.
poet laureate.
Yeah. From 2015 to 2018, I think.
Up to the plate.
You
Number
you would
6,
know.
Harrison
Yeah.
Bullington.
So I
So-
like that poem.
Okay, I've
Dang.
got one fan.
No, that's good. You need to write that on these rosters and let me keep it.
I'll write it.
Uh-oh, that could drop fair. Pike's under it.
Nice.
The runner's unable to tag because they were off the bag. Oops. Uh-oh. Coach is letting her hear it,
Yeah.
too. That's a tough one. That's a tough situation. I'm trying to think what I would do, but it's not.
Coming up to the plate, 00, Liza Page.
Well,
Page is up there.
a lot of different ways to coach. All right. Anyway, one strike. We were talking about poetry.
I'm trying
So, that's a great transition.
to. So.
Oh,
Yeah, it's-
so is different. That's a different
Oh.
poem.
So.
That's your second poem. So that's a different.
Oh my
one.
gosh! You know what I just thought? If I could write. Hold on. I'll
Kaylee
pause.
Pike, she's tracking back.
Oh, that was a tough one.
It did drop. It's going to clear the bags. Well, not clear them, but to clear the ones that are already there. And she's
Yeah.
on second. That's going to be up to now.
Coming up to the plate, number 10,
7-0.
Emma Holder.
As if the E-Gals were to get up by 10 and the Lady Tigers were not to score, that would be the game over early.
Are the E-Gals? Is this a nickname you have assigned?
No, it's official.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what their girls sports teams at
Cool.
Apollo often are called, the E-Gals.
Okay.
Soccer is that way. I know that from experience.
Mm.
I have never had a pleasant trip to Apollo for soccer.
Mm.
I mean, it's always
Yeah,
like a
It's always kind of contentious, a little.
just a
little,
like I
Can
don't
you just
even know.
Can you just like say respectfully, we're not coming to y'all school this year?
Well, it's not our turn to travel there. It's I don't think they're on the schedule for us this year.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know
And-
that was an option. I was joking.
Sure.
I thought it was a
And if they are, they're coming here.
okay.
Like it's you trade that
Yeah,
home
right.
away.
So I mean, I hope they always have a good experience. Like I don't wish the
Well, I
Oh.
say I don't mean like we play badly.
No,
but
I
like
know that's
this,
what you
let me
mean.
explain for
Okay,
the
okay, fine.
viewers.
Yeah.
All how many of y'all are out there? All two of them.
shouts out.
Thanks for being with us.
Yeah.
We usually have just people hurt, like
Mhm.
a lot of injuries. Should be an escape from the inning, and we do. So heading now to the bottom fifth. So that's hard because you don't have your full
Yeah.
complement of players, and yeah, it's just a. That's all I'll say about that.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I had my idea for a poetry book.
Yep.
I start with so, and then I just with every page I just add
Mm.
another word, and so eventually after like 150 pages, it's a fully
Okay.
developed.
That's an idea. Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
It would be miserable to read.
Now you would have a hard time because if you wanted to develop a sentence, like if, let's say the thing was like, so where do you want to eat? Just say that's an example.
Right.
So page 1 is so, page 2 is so where,
Mhm.
then it's so where do.
Or maybe it could be like so is the first page, and then you turn and it's all the poems start with so, and then it's like a different thought.
I think I like that better.
Yeah, I think I like that better too. Actually, now that I've pitched 2 ideas, I
Yeah.
like the one.
This is called workshopping.
Yes, I'm
That's what we're
workshopping
doing.
my next thing.
How so is almost well, it's universal. Like
Yeah.
you can start a positive statement.
Right.
You can avoid an awkward situation.
Yeah.
You can
Create an awkward situation.
create and destroy awkward situations. Destroyer and preserver. That's the West Wind in the poem "Ode to the West Wind" by one Percy Shelley. Oh,
I
wild
don't
West
think
wind.
we read Percy Shelley.
Yeah, he's in there. Oh, wild west wind, thou breath of autumn's being, thou from unseen presence, leaves dead or driven like ghosts from an enchanter fleeing, yellow, black, and pale, and hectic red, pestilence-stricken multitudes.
Where
Oh, thou who cherishes
this
to their
grad
dark
school?
wintry beds the winged seeds, where each lies something cold and low, like a something in the
Something.
grave. Till thine azure sister spring shall blow. I've lost my rhyme. Like I lost the rhyme. The rhyme's how you remember it at the end of the line.
where did you acquire this memorization?
I decided to learn it one day.
Oh, okay.
But I read. He was on my reading list in
Gotcha.
graduate school.
Yeah.
And that's pretty dodgy. I was close. I was probably like 90%, but I lost my rhymes because you interrupted me. Actually, I just forgot.
Is it grad school? Everything fell apart.
Yep. Okay. We
Harvey out there.
we have seen a pitching change. Hannah Holder on the mound now for the E-Gals. Kendall Carby's in there. Looking to start something positive.
Whoops. I dropped my pen.
It's okay.
Apologize.
So, dropped any pins lately?
Yes.
Be careful. That pen doesn't have many words left in it.
I know. You gotta start writing and don't stop until it's out.
Hey, it's got
It's got
some.
some.
I've probably been using that one. I think I started using that one when I brought out Hamlet this year.
Oh, wow. So this is like a one semester pin.
Yeah. I do a lot of writing, notes and stuff.
On like a new sheet of Hamlet.
Mm-mm.
Oh, your old one.
It's
Your
the same
one.
same one. It's like a vault archive. Looking back in time.
Yeah.
And that's going to put Carby on base.
Carby to first. Coming up to the plate, number 7, Peyton Kennedy.
Peyton Kennedy coming in. You know, on the season, she's driven in 10 runs with 5 doubles. And Carby on the season has not attempted a steal. Oh, it's on the ground. They got the out at first. Carby does get to second, where we have left 2 stranded tonight.
To the plate, number 13, Marianne Coleman.
Here's Marianne Coleman. Ooh, very close
Yeah.
to. Yeah, let's say that's you. Would you stay in there and take a? Take
I
the
mean, kind of depends
hit.
on my mood, you know.
Okay.
Kind of depends on my, I guess my willingness to get hit.
Well, the phrase is "take one for the team." Like that's a cliche.
Yeah. Is that where this is from?
It applies. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'd take one for the team.
I don't know if it's the
take a
origin.
hit
I don't know if that's. This
for
would be a
the
good
team.
question. What's the origin of take one for the
I've
team?
kind of been figuring that out recently, like the origin of a lot of these little
The-
things that we say,
The etymology.
the etymology.
Yeah. I think that's what that means. Golly, I'm all over the place. Let me look it up.
Let me look it up.
Etymology. The study of the origin of words and the ways in which their meanings have changed.
Well,
Yeah, let's go.
Is it applicable? But it's a phrase. You know what I'm
Words. What do
Oh,
you think? What do you
words,
think phrases are?
saying? Okay, all right.
That does advance the the runner to third, but 2 outs now.
The runner advances to third. Coming up to the plate,
Hey.
number 3, Kaylee Pike.
Kaylee Pike got a chance to drive in a run here. See if she can do it. So yeah, etymology of take one for the team. You know, I feel like it originated with sled dogs in the Yukon territories. And they would, you know, obviously the path that they have to travel. I mean,
Right.
the Iditarod, that's a race, but like, you know, people actually travel. And anyway, the sled dogs are a team.
Mm-hmm. Take one.
No.
For the-
There would be like piles of salted meat,
Yeah.
large hunks of salted pork.
Okay.
And so each sled driver would take one for the team.
Okay. All right.
I think that's it.
Yeah. Actually, you know what? I think you're right. Yeah. That's good.
Because that you couldn't make something like that up.
No, I mean that's so specific. It's like you would have had to have known that. So that's good.
We'll look it up.
That's good.
I will check.
Yeah.
And I'll be shocked if it's not sled
Exactly
dogs.
that.
As that was Hannah Holder getting out of the jam, gives us a chance to look up where did take one for the team originate.
I hope they can hear you typing.
The expression, this is according to English language and usage stack exchange. The expression derives from baseball and dates from the latter half of the 20th century, circa 1970, and means that a player takes a pitch on the body in order to
Wow.
move to first base. So that is apparently, according to one Google search,
They don't know about the
yeah, they stole it.
Yeah, the sled dogs.
They stole
the
it.
Yukon
Okay.
sled
How long
culture.
have sled dogs been used, according to the internet?
8,000
Okay,
years.
according to Wikipedia, the source on everything, sled dogs have been used in the Arctic for at least 8,000 years.
So before baseball.
1970, yeah, they're not playing baseball in
No.
6,000 BC. That's just shameful.
Yeah, it truthfully is. I
I'm
mean,
going to
they've
have
got
to have a word with the people at
stock exchange.
English usage language and stack.
It's stack
.com, whatever it is.
Yeah.
That's just lies. Lies upon lies. But yeah, would you take one for the team in the baseball context?
Sure,
Up to
yeah.
the plate,
Yeah.
number 11, Ariana Ramirez.
So we were in the top of the sixth. Here is Ariana Ramirez. One zero. Here we go. It was inside.
Yeah.
And she's playing back off the plate a little bit. Otherwise, that might have caught her in the knees. Sometimes players crowd the plate to try to
Mhm.
take away the inside. I think she's probably thankful she does not do that. Now it's 3-0. I have 3-0. Scoreboard out there has 1-0.
Yeah.
Now it is 3.
Arm's trying to find that perfect center.
Yeah. Finding true north.
There it is.
You ever found true north?
Is that? Oh, many times. Many times. I, in fact, find true north like no other. It's really a gift. I have an internal compass like you've never seen.
Hmm.
Coming up to the plate, number 16,
That's
Abby
good.
Butterworth.
Ramirez is
Yeah, she walks
advancing
to
to first.
Butterworth got a hit in her last at bat.
Here we go.
Do-do-do. Oh, little melody coming out there. Oh, that's a bloop. That's. Oh, it drops. Sort of a maybe a communication
Yeah.
breakdown there. And here's
Coming up to the plate,
Tyler
number 12,
Hall.
Hall.
Now runners on first and second, no outs. Remember, any 10-run lead at this point, after the Lady Tigers have a chance to cut it, would end the game. You wouldn't just end going up 10.
Yeah.
Two zero. So. Oh, that could be
That's
at
over.
us.
Ball.
Oh, you might have heard the ramp.
Mark.
Little clap of thunder there.
Yeah. Thankfully, no harm done.
Yep.
Just a little dent in the ramp. Hall showing bunt, fouls that off. That's a curious call. She got 2 strikes now, though.
I like her bat.
Okay, that's an Easton. It kind of looks like some kind of lemonade, like a
very
lemonade
fun.
with a pink splash.
Yeah, it's like a strawberry lemonade.
Call that the strawberry lemonade by Easton.
Yes.
It's probably not it.
I don't see why not. The strawberry banana smoothie by Easton. And her gloves are pink. Come on.
That could be the Easton Ghost Unlimited.
Ghost Unlimited. Okay. Looks right. Now bases are loaded for Apollo County.
Coming up to the plate,
I'm going to say yes.
31.
That is the Easton
Kaylee Booker.
Ghost
The Ghost.
Unlimited. And that is a hefty. Yeah, that was it. That is it's an expensive bat.
Very. It's pretty though.
Yeah. Better be
Yeah.
paying that much.
Golly.
Let us know in the comments, which don't exist, how much you think it is. We had to turn off comments.
It's a shame we could have so many. We could have so many guesses.
Yeah, here's Kaylee Booker, only in her. Well, this is her first at bat
Wow.
of the season. She's done some work as a pinch runner.
Mm-hmm. She's a 7th grader.
Yeah.
Get some experience. That one's strike.
Yeah, it's her first. She scored 3 runs in pinch run appearances, but she does not have an average. Oh, that one gets by, and it will score Ramirez, who keeps on running right to the dugout. What's your favorite Metallica song? They were playing some Metallica a little bit. Do you listen to much Metallica?
No,
I really don't.
not at all. I could not name. Well, gosh, it's embarrassing. I could name one Metallica song.
You probably know them if
Oh.
you heard them.
Yeah, I mean, my
You know, Metallica was in. I hate to say this.
Okay.
But last summer, Metallica was featured in hit video game Fortnite.
what song?
Well, they had several in that.
Oh yeah, they had the big
They were-
island, right?
Yeah, Blue Island was the
Yeah, yeah,
Metallica. Yeah,
Oh my gosh. See, I have subconscious knowledge that I don't even know.
yeah.
I don't know what it connects to.
That's why I'm here,
yeah,
to
yeah.
wake
to
up
connect
the
dots.
subconscious knowledge.
I remember that island. That was so goofy.
Yeah.
Yeah, my thing with music, I'm not very
Run up to the plate, number
I'm not very
23,
like committed
Ainsley
to
Hall.
learning song titles, but I know a lot of songs.
Mhm.
So I, it's kind
Well,
of like just know the title and then you can like say that you know it, but I
that's
don't.
all right.
I don't.
This is Ansley Hall, 7th grader. She too has the Easton Ghost Unlimited. I wonder if they're sharing or.
I think that I noticed they're sharing,
Yeah.
which is this is
I mean, you better something like that. If everybody had one of
Come
those,
on.
I mean, they all have their names on the back of their shirt, so they got some deep pockets over there at Apollo.
they sure do. This
But anyway, but-
Ghost Unlimited.
the song that was played earlier was "Enter Sandman." That's probably their
Oh.
best known mainstream song.
Enter
Say
Yeah.
your prayer, little one. I played it in English with the commercial with the dogs, like the injured animal.
Oh yeah,
That's
yeah,
that
yeah.
song.
Oh
yeah.
my goodness. That this is talking about logos, pathos, and ethos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I actually
Call
talked
that
about
call that rhetoric.
I talked about I actually mentioned those 3 things
Whoa.
today. Nice catch.
Yeah, nice catch by Mitchum.
Out number 2.
The Ghost Unlimited. You know, that's an expensive bat to be throwing around.
I
on
know,
the
they're
ground.
just chucking it. Do they realize how I mean, come on.
This is an Easton. What is it though? It's white.
It's just
I know
plain
somebody
old
who
white.
knows.
Mr. Bennett.
He would. I'm gonna
That's-
tell him if I see him tomorrow. You know, Easton makes a bat that starts yellow and kind of gradients to pink.
He's been, the Ghost Unlimited. Yeah.
No, I'm gonna try to beat him to the punch, just to show that I've learned.
I like learning stuff like that. Like knowing everything about something so niche that like nobody else is going to.
Yeah.
Like a bat. Like I like that stuff.
Right.
I know one bat model
Okay.
forever. The Ghost Unlimited.
I think I'll work it
By
in
Easton.
casually, something like this.
All right, let's hear it.
I'm gonna say, well, like if let's say the game continues and Apollo wins,
Okay.
I might say, well, when they brought out the Ghost Unlimited, I knew we were in trouble.
And he's gonna laugh and be like, "Wow, this guy's super cool."
No, he might laugh, but that's not gonna be what he's
Hmm.
thinking. Should be out of the inning here,
And
and
we are.
it is. So
Out number 3.
we're gonna play at least 7.
Yep.
No early exit tonight. As we go to the bottom of the 6th. Other Metallica, like in that Fortnite, you know, they had there was a oh gosh, what's it called? Do you know what it's called when you are dropping and you activate it?
Like your parachute?
Yeah,
Like
it's got a
you
name.
drop out,
yeah,
or you
it's called like a
I feel like this is a pun.
glider. That's
Yeah,
it. Yeah.
Okay.
There was a glider that was Ride the Lightning. I wish I had back when I played Fortnite Battle Royale.
Yeah.
I wish I had bought that because it's so annoying. Like
Can like local players hear you when it's like
yeah,
deployed?
yeah, just go right beside somebody and
like-
keep opening it.
Right. Yeah.
Uh,
Gosh,
they had
such a troll.
they had a traversal emote. They have a song called Fuel.
Fuel.
Says, give me fuel, give me fire, give me never da da da. Ooh. So that was a fuel.
Okay.
The arena where they had like the cars, where there was
Yeah.
like the big
Oh, yeah.
saws and
Uh-huh.
stuff. That would play For Whom the Bell Tolls,
Oh yes.
which I
This one
like that
sounds
song.
familiar.
And then they also had an emote for Master of Puppets, which is Master of Puppets, I'm pulling your string.
I don't know
I
that
wish
one.
I had that one. I would just do that over and over.
Well, you have gosh, what was his name?
Lil Whip,
Lil Whip. Thank you. I
Yeah.
love how you knew that.
I know. Lil Whip. He's got an emote.
Oh my gosh, I'm so happy you had that.
You know well, I probably shouldn't. I'll say it. They had Skibbity toilet content on Fortnite.
Did you- I think there's a movie coming out about this Gen Alpha.
Yeah.
Uh,
The colloquial term, which I don't really like this term, but the colloquial term is brain rot.
oh my gosh, I hear the term brain rot every day.
Yeah.
It makes me sad.
Every day?
Every day, literally every day. Brain rot is an extremely popular term. Mr.
Yeah,
Garrett.
I can see that for people your age.
Yeah, it's one of my least favorite things when I hear it. I say, "Don't say that, guys. Stop. Don't willingly rot." But anyway, it's my spiel.
Arms puts it in place. She's quick. She's
Yeah,
faster
she's
than the
safe.
throw.
Let's go. It's a good call.
I feel like I need to say this for the two people listening.
Okay.
I gave up. I retired as a Fortniter when we had our daughter.
That's you know what? That's good.
But if they had the Skibbity Toilet song as an emote, I was coming
know,
out of
what
retirement.
The heck? Oh my gosh,
They
the
had
song is the
everything-
best part.
Yeah, that's the only
That's
part.
the funniest part.
And that I would follow if I downed somebody, I would just follow them around just nonstop. They would be so mad.
Oh my gosh.
But
I know. I was so disappointed.
missed
when
opportunity.
I know.
I would have
looked at
spent
the
money.
pack.
I would have spent $20 on
I
that
know.
just for the song.
I literally like when it came out. I checked on it 'cause I was like, song better. It has to have the song.
It did not.
It had like the backpack, I think.
Yeah, which was the toilet.
Okay, that's an attempted
Yeah,
sneaky play there.
and then it had like some axes that were plungers. All right, this is.
All right, enough.
You can see why they call it brain rot.
Yeah.
It's deteriorating. The fact that I just said, and they had some axes that were plungers
It's like what?
about hit video game Fortnite Battle Royale. All right.
Oh, poor Fortnite.
Zoe Lewis looking to follow in Ava Arms' footsteps and get a hit. Arms is going. She's there. She's there.
Yeah.
Batter is out, but runner is safe at second. Coming up to the plate, number 11, Mallory.
Mallory Lucas looking to break out of a strikeout pattern. She's wielding an Easton that has a green.
I enjoy this one too.
I want to. Does it say shock?
Oh, I cannot tell.
Well, it's. I know it's not the Ghost Unlimited. Wasn't that it? Ghost Unleashed? Unlimited.
No, unlimited. You're
Okay.
right. You had it.
I have to remember. I
Yeah.
can't say Ghost Unleashed. You'd be like, you mean Unlimited? Then I'd be like, gosh.
I know. I hate when that happens.
Yeah.
When I say Ghost Unleashed instead of Ghost Unlimited, it's the worst. I wish
Yeah,
I had
it's
my.
pretty bad.
I wish I had my.
Oh.
That one. You have that.
Foul ball.
Oh, my
that's
goodness.
Close. Yeah, I would have had to.
That was another
Jump.
foot, and you would have had it.
Well, it would have been.
Yeah, a little, like a little out of your way.
Yeah.
But if it happens though, like if it's within 5 feet, will you throw your headphones down and go get it?
I won't need. I will not remove my headset, but if it's within the cord range, I will catch it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Cause a ball like that,
I will look forward to it.
the laws of physics, for it to even get to us, it's gonna have to be pretty straight up.
Yeah.
So I won't have to like.
Move that much.
I'll have a good read on it.
Okay.
I'll
All right.
catch it.
I will look forward to it.
Lucas, that's on the ground. Arms, good base running. Got the runner along.
2 outs. Coming up to the plate, number 1.
Here is Ava Kate Bennett. looking to get it done, drive in the first run.
Mm-hmm. It's a good opportunity here.
Yeah, I agree. Very true statement.
Thank you.
Ball one. You know, when they came up with the rules for baseball and softball,
Mm-hmm.
when they say like 3 strikes you're out, 4 balls you go to first,
Mm.
how do they decide 3 and 4? Why not like 4 and 5? Like 4 strikes you're out.
I think 3 is just a more satisfying number.
Did they
No.
trial and error it? Like, did they ever have it like 2 strikes you're out? And they're like, that's not enough. We need to get
Well,
one more.
3
Nobody
is
gets
like-
the rules
is it-
right perfectly the first time. When's the last time you created a game and didn't change a rule?
I cannot say the last time I created a game.
What are you doing with your life? As we head to the top of the 7th.
What's the last game you created?
Last game I created like brand new rules. Well, this I made that in college. Maybe one of my RPGs
Yeah.
in school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What did you write your Sir Gawain one or your Gatsby and Hamlet one first?
Oh, A Knight's Quest was first. Then Gods and Glory, which is Greek myth,
Oh, cool.
and then
Probably would have loved that.
Gatsby.
And Gatsby.
Now, Gods and Glory was a collaborative effort with Miss
yeah?
Roach. Yeah.
Oh, sweet.
So we were both teaching sophomores, and she was doing Greek myth. I was like, hey, I made this RPG for like knights.
Okay.
Can we? And so I told her, she said, that sounds really cool. So there's 3 stories, 3 quests.
Okay.
She wrote one, I wrote one, and then we took turns writing
Sweet.
the other. So,
Cool.
yep,
Very neat.
Gods and Glory.
Lots of glory.
Mine was the lightning bag. That was
Mm,
mine. Hers
okay.
was the winged sandals,
Okay.
and then the one we collaborated on was the eerie cap,
Mm.
aka the helm of darkness.
Mm.
Yeah, it was fun. It's funny.
Lightning bag.
Like they're funny. It's just so silly. I was actually looking at those like 2 weeks ago,
Oh yeah.
maybe last week when I had some downtime.
Mm.
It's cool. It makes me laugh when things go wrong. Bullington puts that one in play.
Up to the plate, 0-0. Liza Page.
Now Paige has had 3 at bats. She has 3 singles. Can she make it 4 singles? Will she? I think she's just about to do it. I'll try a little common
Clip farming.
farming.
Yeah, that's what I said.
clip that chat.
Chat. Whoa, that's so. Just never thought I'd hear you say that. Chat.
Well, yeah.
Refer to chat as chat. It's also a very Gen Z thing.
I used to have a Twitch channel. I
Yeah?
still do. I just never use
Did
it.
you be like, chat? What's up?
No, nobody would watch. It's always
Aw.
pretty.
But you still talk to. You still talk to.
Sure, talk to the empty room. I do that all the time.
What's up,
I do
Jack?
that for my day job, actually.
Them.
Caught by Coleman. Nice.
Out number 1.
The room's not empty, but
Up to the plate, number 10, Holder.
How's the attendance this week? At school.
you know, better than I thought it would be.
Really?
It's been pretty empty in school, but the seniors have been busy with the picnic.
Mm-hmm.
Yesterday, Holiday World was today.
Okay, fun.
Tomorrow is graduation practice
Oh, wow.
during school, so
Mm.
the seniors will be in the building.
That's different.
Yeah, there is a track meet on Friday morning, so that's why
Huh.
it's not. They
Okay.
just so they can be there.
Is the track meet here?
It's
Oh.
regional track
Oh
meet.
goodness.
So
It's a little inconvenient. For
yeah, it's a
our
lot.
track
A lot of
seniors.
like when we had our year shortened, there's
Mhm.
not a lot of time to do stuff.
Yeah.
So you just kind of get it done when you can, and that's what we do. We adapt. We are human beings.
Mhm.
I mean, humans are just wonderful.
We are
Yeah, what a piece of work is a man.
so noble and
How noble in reason.
how. Oh gosh, I knew how Noble would reads it, but I didn't know. Uh. Oh my goodness. I don't know. You know.
Yeah, how infinite faculty
Yeah.
in
In
form
in form and
and
fashion.
movement.
Movement.
Yeah.
How,
Think.
how
Now you got me second guessing myself.
I actually had this down at one point in my time, but I didn't say it enough times. It didn't stick.
Moving. Yeah.
Oh.
In form and moving, how express and admirable. In action, how like an angel. In apprehension, how like a god.
Out number 3.
3 outs. The beauty of the world. The paragon of animals. And yet, to me, what is this quintessence of dust?
Very good. Nice.
It was. I may have left a part out.
Nah, it's all right. Very good lines from Hammy.
If you caught me in March, I could
You'd have
have.
it.
I could have probably. I could have 100%ed what a piece of work is a man.
Mm-hmm.
I could like 95% to be or not to be.
Wow.
Probably
long one.
90%. Oh, this too solid flesh would melt. Probably 75%. Oh, what a rogue and peasant slave am I.
Mm-hmm. These are
Uh,
Hamlet soliloquies.
Yeah.
I'm doing Hamlet. Let's see. Macbeth, Midsummer Night's Dream, and How You Like It.
As
Next
You Like
semester-
It?
As You Like It.
Yeah.
Next semester.
Oh, nice.
So-
What class is that?
Global Shakespeare with
Start things off with
Mr.
Lady Tigers,
Kime.
number 20,
Actually, he might be Dr. Kime.
Mitchell.
I think he got
Father,
his PhD.
father kind.
Kime. I think he got his PhD.
Well, good for him.
I know.
Whoever that is. I
Yeah.
don't know who that
I
is.
don't know. Shouts out.
He's never going to see this. If he does, what are you doing with your life, Father?
What if I? I'm like, no, I would never do that. Oh, he will never see this.
Mitchum looking to leg it out. Out one, only 2 more. That'd be a fun class. I can 100%. She should have died here after. That's a Macbeth
Yeah.
soliloquy. I can do that right now, but I won't because it's like, yo, that's a downer.
It's right. Very. I'm collecting my Shakespeare plays.
Batting for the Lady Tigers.
I need to do. Oh no, we're doing Julius
number
Caesar.
8, Gretchen Ridnour. She must
One of them we're not doing, and it's replaced by Julius Caesar.
Gretchen Ridnour stepping in for the Lady Tigers tonight. Her 11th at bat of the season. Memorizing stuff is not as hard as people think it is. You just have to
No.
want to do it
Yeah.
and keep it.
I have the first 2 verses of "We Didn't Start the Fire" memorized
Okay.
because I wanted to
Sing it.
know.
Then you don't really know it. I mean, if you're not going
I
to sing
do.
it. I mean, it's really quiet. Everybody here would hear you, but do you really know it if you're not going to sing it? I say no.
I can't. What's the? Do you know the first word?
No. I'm not a big Billy Joel guy.
I like Billy Joel.
I mean, I don't dislike him. I just don't know a lot of the songs.
Right.
My favorite
Um,
Billy Joel song is one called "And So It Goes." Do you know that one?
I'm sure I do. I know so many Billy Joel songs, but again,
But not that one, and apparently not. We didn't start the
I do
fire.
know We Didn't Start the Fire, but I wanted to. I heard it one time in the car.
I can sing "We Didn't Start the Fire." La 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 la. Marilyn Monroe.
yeah.
Yes.
I literally need the first word.
out number 2.
Lady Tigers down to their last out here.
Coming up to the plate, number 7, Peyton Kennedy.
Here's Peyton Kennedy.
I'm not actually going to sing it, but I do want to know the first word. I have it. You got a piece of it there?
What? Is Horatio there? A piece of him. There's Horatio with you, I think.
Is it? Yeah, I think.
Is the okay? Oh, that's on the ground. That could be it for the Lady Tigers. And Apollo gets the third out to bring the game to a close. I was going to say that I could paraphrase Hamlet 100% right now,
Yeah,
but
I'll believe you.
we ran out of time, so that's how it works.
Yep.
But the Lady Tigers, let's look at some of the things they did well.
All right.
Early game defense was solid.
Mhm.
Pitching was solid. It was just that one fifth inning.
Yeah.
Well, in the fifth inning,
Mhm.
that 5-run fifth that the Egals put up kind of put it out of reach.
Mhm.
And but there are a lot of things you could look at as positive. A lot of good defense, and the young team getting more experience in
Mhm.
a close game for most of the game. Just got away from them, but
Yeah.
they'll learn.
Yeah, I'm excited to see these teams in the future. Yeah, because like you said, they're so young. We've got one senior for the Tigers this year, and it looks like, yeah, one senior as well for Apollo. So, yeah, we'll see these girls often in the future. So look forward to it. And
Yep.
yeah, thanks for joining us tonight. Thanks for having me.
Yeah. Thanks for coming out on the
Of course.
last minute.
Yeah, it was
We
great.
had a good time.
Yes,
Yeah.
it was
And
awesome.
we'll be back. I'll be back tomorrow night
Mhm.
for Grayson County baseball. It's a senior night for the spring sports. So if you're still watching now, all one of you, and you want to watch some baseball
Come on
and
out.
see some seniors,
Yeah.
talk about some seniors, we'll be here tomorrow.
Wonderful.
It'll be hot though, like 88 degrees,
Bring an umbrella
and some
and
sunscreen.
Yes.
All right. Well, for Elena Wright, I am Rob Garrett, and we thank you, and we'll see you when we see you.